It's late in the afternoon. Well, it's actually 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Yesterday was a public holiday. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I have had a couple of big jobs to do at work, gotten quite a lot done there, which is really exciting. And then I've also got quite a lot of study and things to do tonight. I've got my first essays due in less than a week now, and I've got about 1,000 words written-ish. I'm probably being a bit generous there, but I've got quite a lot of work on that to go. Normally I take 2 doses of Ritalin a day, 20 milligrams in the morning at about 8, and then I take another 20 milligrams at lunch. Today I've had to take a 3rd dose just to power on through. So I'm hoping I can keep up the enthusiasm slash energy and get quite a bit more work done this afternoon. I really need to get a chunk more work on that essay done. I seem to be responding really well to the meds, so that's great. They're making a massive difference. I do know that, like, if I hadn't had meds today, I would not have gotten anywhere near as much done as I did. But even so, there's so much more I wanted to get done. Kind of when I sit down to focus on tasks, it's kind of like the chatter and the noise that's in my head that's preventing me from being able to focus on things disappears. And I can kind of hear what I need to do or work on what I need to do without all of that chatter and that noise and that distortion in my head that's kind of blocking it. Well, hello, it's Monday morning now. Well, actually technically lunchtime, so it's actually afternoon, but I have had a pretty okay weekend considering I spent the entire thing working on my essay, which is due tonight. It's gone pretty well. I did manage to get a lot done on the weekend and I'm really happy with the progress. There's still a bit to do, but I am almost there, so that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to having that off my plate and completely done and dusted, and then getting a little bit of a breather before the rest of them are due, which is in about a month or so. Work is all right. There's been some more drama stuff that I've been dealing with there, so that's kind of been on the back of my mind all weekend. I'm not sure if I've mentioned on here before, but I'm actually work in HR in my day job, so I'm planning on doing a whole separate video coming up around reasonable adjustments and disclosure at work and kind of, you know, rights and responsibilities for people with a disability in the workplace. It will mostly be focused on Australia because obviously, if you haven't picked it up already, I'm Australian, and so yeah, I can't speak to workplace support systems and things for other countries, although I will try and find some resources that you can look up. Yeah, but there are plenty of things that you can do in Australia if you do need reasonable adjustments at work, and support systems and things that you can request. So yeah, and employers have responsibilities to people with disability as well, so making sure that you're aware of that and what their rights and responsibilities towards you in the workplace is pretty important. So yeah, getting to understand that can be really critical. So I've got Spotify up, I've got some work to get done, and I am gonna crack through it. I've done a couple of good big project things this morning and gotten some scary stuff out of the way, which feels really good, and I've set up a few meetings as well for the rest of the week to get some more stuff done. So started off on the week with a really productive start, so now I'm just gonna finish the rest of today and then get this essay in and then edit last week's vlog and get that uploaded too, but that's probably not gonna happen today. All right, well, I'll leave it here because I've got so much to do, and I'm only on my lunch break, but I will speak to you later. Okay, bye. It's Tuesday, it's lunchtime. I'm taking a quick break from work. It's been a stressful day so far. Yeah, not really coping today. Feeling quite nauseous and anxious about some things and just really struggling. I got my assignment in yesterday, so that's great. I'm really pleased about that, and I think I did okay with it. I think I hit the marks I needed to hit. Today, you know, things are just feeling a lot more difficult than they need to be. So I've got a couple of stressful meetings, one today and one I don't know when, seeking some clarity and some information about some stuff and just feeling really unsure about some things, which really isn't a great place to be. I'm trying not to have black and white thinking about things. I think I read a thread on Twitter today talking about how people with ADHD and anxiety tend to have really binary thinking about things. So things are either really great or they're really terrible. And if they're really great, they're always going to be really great and there's not going to be any challenges. And if they're really awful, then they're never going to be better again. And it's all just doomed and gloom and blah, blah, blah. I flip between the two states quite regularly, to be honest with you. And when I'm in the nothing's ever going to be okay again phase, then it's really hard to kind of think about things logically and have kind of more of a rational and kind of measured position on things. So knowing that, you know, things might be difficult, but it doesn't mean it's going to be that way forever, or that I may be able to shift some things or change attitudes or whatever that need to change, and that, you know, things can actually turn around. I don't know. All I know is that today I'm feeling nauseous from being anxious about a few things and just really wanting some clarity on a couple of things that I'm really struggling with, having to deal with things that I really would rather just ignore. So trying to remember that I'm being really brave in dealing with them, and that, you know, this is a really crap situation I'm in, and all of the rest of it, and trying to be kind. Today I'm just not doing great. That's the long and short of it. Alright, I'm gonna go. I've got to take my next round of meds and gonna keep going. That's all I can do. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Well, hello. It is Wednesday. I still haven't finished or started editing last week's vlog at all. It has been a week and it's only Wednesday. I am exhausted. I've had such a emotionally draining week. I've managed to do precisely 0 housework, and I genuinely can't remember if I took my afternoon dose of Ritalin or not, which is a little concerning. I have no idea. I can't remember at all. So I'm in 2 months. Like, I don't think I should take it again, just in case I did already take it. So we'll see how I go this afternoon. It might be a write-off. And in the meantime, yeah, I'm feeling a lot less stressed about a couple of other things that have been playing on my mind. So that's good too. So I'm feeling, I mean, I entered today feeling quite anxious. I had quite a high stress night, but I think things are playing out the way that I would wanted them to play out. So I'm feeling a lot better about things. The other thing that I've been doing is I've been following along and reading a really awesome vlog by Black Girl Lost Keys. So she's black, she's got ADHD, and she's got some really great resources. I found quite a few articles on her website that I've been finding so useful in helping to, I guess, just feel like I'm not alone. Feel like these things that I really struggle with or feel, or, you know, emotions that I'm dealing with, it's not just me. And I've been feeling that especially with the Discord chat that I'm in as part of my Patreon pledge to How to ADHD. It's been so helpful just being able to say, oh, I'm really struggling in this. Is this just me? Is this something that happens to other people? And them go, no, that's not you. That's a thing. It's been so good just to get that, I guess, sanity check and realize that a lot of the stuff that I've been really finding difficult for, you know, 30 something years is all stuff that is directly related to neurodiversity. So it's like, excellent. Okay. I'm not just a failure. This is just something that my brain does differently, and that is fine. And the fact that I felt like a failure in the first place is really, really sad. And I think that that's one of the reasons that I started this vlog, because, you know, it took me so long to get diagnosed, and I've had a number of other friends that get diagnosed at my age or later, and a number of other people come up to me and go, once I started talking about my symptoms and things, and started talking about it a lot more on Twitter, and saying that they think that they have it as well, based on, you know, learning more about the condition. And I think the thing is that the more information people have and the more power, the more they know about themselves, and they know about, you know, that these things are common and it's not just you, the less shame you feel, the more you can reach out, the more support you can get, and the more help is there for you. And that means that you do not have to do things alone. You do not have to do things on hard mode. You can get that support and help. It is still hard. There is still days where, you know, my brain is fighting against me and I can't remember if I took my second round of meds or not, or whatever it is. But it means that, you know, on those days I can cut myself a bit of slack and go, okay, well, I might not have a really productive afternoon. I might not be able to concentrate. I might really struggle with this, but that's okay, because it's just going to be for today, and tomorrow is a new day, and I've got strategies if I have too many bad days in a row, and I can reach out and go, what do you find helps, to people that have been there and gone through this so many times themselves. And yeah, I think that that's why I'm so excited about, you know, tracking my journey and tracking my discoveries, because yeah, it's really cool to see as I've learning about my journey, which is kind of what I wanted to track in the first place. So yeah, it's good. It's really good, and feeling a lot more positive about things than I was at even the start of the week. So